This is an overview of the improved 2 and 4 choice editable speech generating web pages that I call quick pages. So the new changes, if I click the edit button, can be seen mainly in the 4 choice page. First off, there's some new buttons up here that'll make it easier for tablet or touch device users to change the page look. If I click on the button, it'll cycle through the various changes. And another button for changing the voice.
Does this sound different? Does this sound different?
And a button that you can use to save either the voice or the look.
The page voice was saved.
Okay. There is a peculiarity in the text-to-speech part of this program I haven't been able to figure out, but occasionally the voice does change when I didn't expect it to. But let's change the look and save that too. Okay, we'll save the green look.
The page look was saved.
Okay, so the other thing you'll notice is that there's more. There's a text field and a drop-down menu that's been added since the last version. The text field is for setting a link. You can link either to another setup or to an MP3 file somewhere on the internet. I'll show you how that works in a little bit. The most significant change is the ability to share setups. So this page here already has some setups defined. I'll show you. Okay, so setup 1 is called the home page. We'll get that setup, and you'll see the page is populated with buttons that have actions. That's one of the new features. You can select an action from this drop-down menu, and the action that's set for every single one of these buttons is called Change Setups, and the number represents one of the numbered setups from this list. So this button here jumps to setup number 4. This one here will link to another page, setup number 3, and shows you some other new features.
Listen to some radio.
Okay, so on this page, there's a couple of items missing here. So in order for the radio to work, I need to choose this from the menu that says Set Audio, Play Audio. I'm going to do that for the other button as well. And I'm going to update the page so that way the changes I made here are now actually assigned to the buttons. And now I'll save the setup. Okay, so let's test out one of my radio buttons.
Soma Thistle Radio.
Thistle Radio Best Country Folk Blues Show in the 2017 Online Radio Awards. Thanks for joining me.
Pause.
Okay, this button has been set to pause the audio from a command on the list of available commands. Okay, these radio links can be any MP3 stream. I'll have a document in the how-to document in the comments in the description below the video that you can link to. And it's a Google slideshow. There's also a PDF version. And the last slide has a list of links that I've checked out. They're all basically internet radio stations. Okay, so let's say we want to share this this setup, and this particular collection of setups I defined 6. So there's a feelings page, setup 6, and if I click the home button, it takes us back to the first one. Okay, so To share my collection of setups, we go to the we click this button that says Show Info, and at the bottom of another drop down, there's a field that's surrounded by two buttons. I'm going to click this one that says Get Local Storage. And as you can see, some text appeared in the field. I'll click in the field. I'll press Control A to select everything. This will take a second or two, but eventually the field will be highlighted. There it goes. And I'm going to select, I'm going to press Control C to copy it. And I'm going to switch over to a Google document. This is essentially what it'll look like when I paste it, but I'm going to repaste it. I'm going to say Control A to select everything and Control V, as in Victor, to paste it. And there we go. So we've pasted the text in a new document, and well, an existing document. And this is the document that will be available in the link in the description. So I know I have a copy of the setup files in the clipboard still. So I'm going to switch to a different browser. This is the same web page. It's the same page, but it's in the Firefox browser. So just to show you that there's no setups on this page, we'll open this. We'll try getting a setup other than the default one, like setup 3, which in the other browser showed the radio pages, and we'll say get setup, and you can see there's really nothing there. So everything is blank. So we'll click Show Info. I'll click in this field at the bottom, surrounded by the two buttons. I'm going to press Control V, and I'm going to select the button that says Set Local Storage. Okay, so just to see if it works, I'm going to refresh the page. And this brings up the default page. Oh, but notice that the color changed. And that's because on the other web page that was in the Chrome browser, I had saved the green theme, the green look. So let's go in and see how we made out. So let's go to setup 1, and we'll get that set up. And sure enough, there's setup 1. Let's try the radio page. 3. We'll get that set up. And there's the radio page. Let's test it.
Soma left coast 70s. Pause.
Okay. And that's it for this video.